100%. Oh, he's no, he does that because of no, wait, he does that because of he's X1. He wants something back, even knowing he'll probably win the race anyway. Can you include your audio in the stream, please, when you can, please?
Done.
I don't know if we got a weather forecast yet. Can anyone give us a weather forecast? When they can, please. I'd be surprised if it's actually dry, because it's been wet pretty much everywhere else. And we'll give you the dry, because it's been wet pretty much everywhere else. Standings and that after qualifying. Veloce leading the championship, and I think it's Hassan and Alfa Romeo fighting for the constructors, but we'll have a look at that after qualifying. We had to muck around with the qualifying to get it with the standing, sorry, because last week we had a bit of a problem with it, but it is working now, and we have fixed it. I think Max is Air Max, I believe. Maximiliano running? Maximanus? Yeah, well, he's French, so it's a weird name, so I just call him Max. It's easier.
Max.
Well, it's either that or it's either that or Frenchy, come here. It's home GP, so we expect him to be on pole the race win for Max. Max. I'll be amazed if he does that though, to be fair with him. But people are out on mediums though, don't forget now that you can change your tyre strats. When the lobby loads up, you have 3 tyre options. You can either have a 1 set of mediums, 1 set of hards and 5 sets of softs. Or 2 sets of mediums, 1 set of hards and 4 sets of softs. Or the last one is what Schumacher did earlier, was 2 sets of hards, 2 sets of mediums and 3 sets of softs. So dry qualifying and rain is forecast for the end of the race. So every race so far every race this week we've had raining. Wow, 7 races now, all have had wet. So, I mean, X3 was supposed to be all dry with a 40% chance of rain. It rained at the beginning and rained at the end. It rained at the end, and the end of the session only had 5% chance of rain. So, cheers, weather man. You're doing your job, mate.
What we have.
CMP fast lap so far, 32.234. We should be seeing a 30, well, in the low 31s you would expect to be in here somewhere.
Seems like a lot
Loads back across the line.
Just after turn 2.
Turn 2, and loads that across the line with 33.4. That ain't good enough. Alright, Air Max invalidated his outlap. Ollie has made his return, so everybody shout Olivinho, because he loves me saying that. Got to welcome him back properly. See one turns on an outlap. Mercedes or Rob. Oh no, that's not Rob. The Rob is CMP's on an outlap. That's why he's letting the Haas go past. And the Haas is it Shredder, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not Shredder. It's English. It's on an outlap. So I don't know who to watch here. Yeah, he's run out of fuel. Who is actually on a lap in Sector 3? Is anyone actually on a lap? I think it's only Ollie. I think it is only Ollie. Final corner for Ollie. He needs to be in the 31s or 30, well, low 30, basically a high 31 or low 22, 32 will get him through, and he's going to be through easily. There you go. Fast lap, so second fast lap so far. 32.363. He'll be through easily. AlphaTauri of Veloce. Final corner. Championship leader, and you would expect him to be in that as well. I expect him to be a 31.
Yep. Looks like it.
It's a 31 flat. There you go, easily, and that might even be pole in Q3 to be fair. Neon out lap. Mercedes of Rob is about to start a hot lap, I believe. Actually, no, I think Rob is on a hot lap actually. Rob sets a 132 flat, P2, second fast lap time on track, just in front of his teammate. Right, so Neon started a hot lap. Williams, Torpedo on an out lap. Samuel, are you on a lap or you just started? You just started, even knowing it said you actually were on a lap. So cheers for that game. So Air Max on the mediums. There should be a 30. Well, that's not good. That is not lap. I was about to say a 37 on a set of mediums. That's not really good enough. Shredder on an out lap. Well, invalidated as well.
18 just did cross the line. 131.01.
Yeah, 1-2 for Alfa Romeo as it stands in Q1. Low is about to cross the line. Oh, he's in the pits. That's in the pits. AlphaTauri is, I believe that'll be the other AlphaTauri. Actually, we've got two AlphaTauris. We haven't, have we?
No.
Pelly's not here yet. Pelly's supposed to be joining in qualifying, so he will be here. I believe then the next car will be...
MP, I think he'll be getting like that.
I think it'll be I think it is Samuel actually. I think everyone else is actually on an out lap or in lap. Sorry, there is Mercedes going for another lap, but really, I wouldn't waste your tyres. Not when you're guaranteed. It's like CMP and Robert both through 100%. They shouldn't be worried about that. 4 cars, well, 5 cars will be going out of qualifying. So we are expecting another car to be in here, Pelly. Needs another championship contender. I've been tagged by multiple people. Harry, would you get penalty? Right, Samuel goes P5, 132, 271.
MP is details.
Yeah, on board with Torpedo, I mean, Shikari's on a lap as well, but on mediums, he'll be looking at, well, he's going to be way outside, he's going to be miles back, so he's on an out lap, and Torpedo's just spun, so his lap is done. Fast right-hander. Oh, no, it's a slower right-hander, actually, after that. Oh, he's beat, is he? No, he's not beat. Just weighing. Neon is just behind that. Something's happened behind that as well, with a Ferrari of ABS on an out lap and a Williams. I thought they're having a little conversation when they're driving around the track at the moment. Attack on, shoe crosses the line for Mr. Neon, goes third, well a 1:31.590. Why couldn't he have been that fast when he's my teammate? He was too busy crashing when he's my teammate. Right, yes, in the pits. So Shikari is on a fast right-hander in the Red Bull. He is the next car to cross the line. If he don't bin it, like he tends to like to do lately. We've seen one Red Bull drop it, and we're going to see another Red Bull down a corner wall.
I think I'll get more chance of a dry race than Liam not binning it.
And then we got more chances of Christmas not happening than what we have is Shikari not binning it. What about? Or we should say we've got more chance of seeing Santa Claus. Someone shouting there. Right then, P10, 1:32.510. He will be safe with that. I would have thought.
Still got a few people to go out though.
Yeah, but say if Pelly doesn't come in time, though, which means he's, well, Pelly can join at any time now because there's 19 cars on the grid, so he will get in his car no matter what. So he will be allowed to join at any point here, so he's lucky. Right, Young's just started a hot lap, so is Lowe, so both McLarens are on hot laps. Shikari's just done a hot lap, and Neon also just done a hot lap, so it'll be just both the... Well, Lowe's just dropped it. There's a bloody surprise there. He's another one that has so much good luck lately. Yeah. Lowe is literally probably the most unluckiest driver. So he's probably about a level with you, but he's not actually finishing races because of it.
Yeah.
He hasn't finished like 8 out of 10 races because of stuff. So he will retire the pit lane.
Young on the lap now.
Yeah, they say him and Torpedo both on hot laps. Lowe's on a lap, but basically binned it. He's going to tow his teammate down his little straight.
He's going to tow him down the main straight.
Well done, Mr. Lowe. Not bad for a Canadian. Technically, it is one of his home Grand Prix because he is French Canadian, so he's not. I just joke he is. I like to wind him up. I like to wind lots of people up. It's like with B-Tech, he used to be good, but then he got old and then retired. And then come back, and then he's even worse than what he was when he retired. So. We are missing a few full-time drivers today, but we have a lot more full-time drivers here today than we have done for a few weeks now, so it's good. Young to cross the line to set a lap time is a 32.458 P10. All down to like what Torpedo and that can do and Low can do, really, depending on if like Shikari in 11th is going to be safe. He may have to put those softs on just in case. Needs to leave the pit lane with 2 minutes to go at the latest.
UVS fan just about to cross the line. We'll look to see if he can improve here.
You expect that? Yeah, he should be. He'll say oh no, he's on an out lap. He'll be on a hot lap now. But yeah, he'll be in the 31s. You would expect him to be. Who would I expect to be in the 31s out of this at the back here? So here's the spot you would expect it from. English, you would also say, but the problem is with English, he bins it a lot. So no offense to him. Torpedo, you don't know, but Torpedo's been iffy this year. He's not been consistent at all. Low is the same. Max is better than what he is doing in that moment. That's the 33. That's not good enough. No, that won't be good enough. I'll be absolutely amazed if 33 is safe in Q1.
Oh, Low's round again.
Pelly's in the lobby, so he'll get in time, but he probably won't get out on track on time. In time. Max crosses the line is a 44, so he's on an out lap. Low's 2/10 down his lap, he's backed out of it. Shredder needs to find about a second.
English
Really,
just coming round the last corner.
1/10 lap, what's he going to set?
They're about 131. Yep.
Yeah, that's safe, that's a good lap there. Not bad for the safety car, goes into P3. Hits the spotters on the DRS right. ABS fan. Where are you? What's the car in? He's in the Merc. Wow, a Ferrari.
No, Ferrari. He's got
2 Yanks in the Ferraris. Hey. Low's in the pits, so Low is out of qualifying. He's not going to come out again, so Low is out. We're losing 2 more cars. At the moment, it is going to be hits the spot, and Air Max will go. Well, no, it'll just be hits the spot that'll go out. But if it's the spot does improve, then Air Max would be shifted down, so he's in danger. Shredder and Air Max are both in trouble. Because if Air Max improves, Shredder will be in trouble. They're both on laps. Shredder's about to cross the line now. Final corner, 1/10 up. He would jump above Torpedo, which would put Torpedo in trouble. And he does. He goes to P9, so that means Torpedo and Shredder and Air Max are in trouble. Torpedo's back to have his lap. His spot goes 7th. So there you go then. We know Pelly's probably out, unless he can get out. No, Pelly is out, so he's going to be 19th. Pelly's not going to be able to loop it, so we've definitely lost Ginge, we've lost Pelly, we've lost B-Tech, and we've lost Low. Can Air Max put Torpedo in trouble? Air Max, if he goes 1/10 up, he'll jump Torpedo, and Torpedo would be out, and that'll be qualifying over.
Air Max is doing a double outlap by the looks of it.
And we're going to ride on board with him though, because now or never for Air Max. He's only got 70% ERS as well, so he's going to need to find something. Come on Air Max, you can't go out in your own Grand Prix first round. Jesus Christ.
It's 2/10 up. Not just, might be just enough to do it.
Yeah, so he only needs like basically what, 1:15 to go through. Well, 1:16 he needs to go through, so he doesn't need a lot.
Welcome to these last couple of corners.
He's through. He should be through. It looked decent. It looked clean. Should be through. And he's comfortably through.
Just.
There you go then. Yeah, well, we went 6/10 faster. P15, 132, 521. And we did say the 33 flat was not going to be good enough. I'm actually surprised at lowered torpedo being that far back. That is not going to look good for them today. And they're going to have to hope for a lot of stuff to happen in front of them if that's their pace. Because you've got to respect, Pelly's going to come through comfortably, so's Ginge, so they're the two quick ones there. Pelly is fighting for the championship, but he's going to start in 19th, and we're going to have to wait now for Air Max to go around the whole track and then box. He'd be better off just crossing the line, it'd be quicker. As we're waiting for them to do that, I'm just waiting for them to box, and then we will be going into Quali 3. So, and he's just retired on track. No, that is illegal. So that's still down to the stewards now if they allow that or not. They shouldn't do, but Max could get a quali ban for that, for retiring on track. You can't do it, you're not allowed to, so... Torpedo, Low, B-Tech, Pelly and Ginge are all out. Didn't retire on track. Oh, the timer ran out, did it? Oh, the timer ran out. There you go. That's why. Oh, well, we just thought you'd retire on track because we know what you're like, so... we just thought you did that, that's all. I'm joking. It's that quick, the timer ran out. Yeah, it's alright, the timer ran out, so it's all good. Sorry. I apologise, calm down. We know you wasn't in control because you barely got out of qualifying. I didn't realise you were that crap. So calm down. I was joking, but yeah. Was not expecting you to be far off the pace, so put your foot down next time, please. Well, don't do what I did. Don't do what I said in the chat earlier. Don't do that. Just take the swing out your car. Want to return that to rerun? Rerun? No, we only rerun an AFR when you win races. You're now spectator. Oh, it's done. It's put me in a car. I think it's put me in a car.
That happened earlier on with.
Which means Pelly's not in a car. Fuck me. Actually, no, Pelly was in the car because he selected the car.
Yeah, he joined.
That's alright then. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I did spectator as well, so that's alright. Because he picked the car. That's fine. It won't put me there. I'm only messing. No, Max, come on, man. You should say. I mean, you're a lot better than that in EFR on Tuesday, so we know I can do better than that. Veloce's out on track, but English should be the first car. No, Shredder's the first car on track. Eh?
Yep, Shredder's out first.
Normally Veloce and English are the first cars out on track, but they've actually been beaten by Shredder. Oh wow, look at that train. Look what English has got behind him. Jesus Christ. Right, so everyone else is out on softs, mediums for Ollie. Remember though, the tyres that people use in Q2 now they're not the tyres that they have to start on, so remember that. But there is about 7 to 8 tenths difference between the mediums and the softs, and the mediums are about 4 to 5 tenths faster than the hards. The hards and mediums aren't too bad around here at all. Strategy around here is pretty simple. It's a hard, medium or medium hard, depending on weather forecast, but it says it's going to rain today, so you may see someone go hards to start with and try and do it till the rain comes, if the rain does come. The other strategy is a soft hard, can be done as well, or a medium or a hard soft. That's also an option. But it is about 10 seconds slower than a medium hard. So pretty much the strategy is pretty simple really. I would start on hards, see if the rain comes in time. If it doesn't, then you bang on mediums or softs till the rain comes. I'd probably bang on mediums just in case the rain doesn't come, so I would probably go hard medium. And then see if the rain does come, then you go on to the inters on the hards, or if the rain doesn't come, then you go on to mediums until the end of the race. But yeah, it's pretty much, you've got to start on thingies.
Some of the guys near the back might want to take the gamble and last as long as I can, see if the rain comes.
Alright,
Schrader's just looking at the chicane here. He'll be the first to cross the line for Q2. Decent laps so far.
somebody just thought they had to qualify on the tyres they start on. No, mate, that's been on like last year's game. That's last year's F1, mate. And I'm going to name and shame. That is Ollie, by the way. That shows the last time he raced in the F1 race, doesn't it? Shredder, look at that. Fast lap of race, 1:32.288 in quali, sorry. He says the fast lap. There's a massive surprise there. K18's going to cross the line. Lotche's invalidated his first run. And he's going to set a 31 watt, or 31.623 P1 so far for him.
Yeah. It would be difficult to see past any of the Alphas today.
You don't know though. They could be quick in the wet, but the weather forecast is a problem. I mean, K18 has been quick this season, but made mistakes. Veloce has got involved in incidents and stuff, so it's not 100% guaranteed. 32.660 for Neon P3.
Yeah, forgetting we've got guys like Ginge and Paley starting from the back, they can always do something.
Yeah. And then give them something else to moan about at the front there when they come past and beat them. Even though they don't technically score points, so it wouldn't matter if it technically affect them. Air Max 132.123. They only score championship points for the constructors team. They're racing, but they're racing in the bottom constructors team, so it doesn't really affect it. Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah, there you go. He's through with that. 31.989. That's 100% safe. CMP officials on an in lap, I believe. Yeah, looks like it. Air Max is on a 132.123. Anytime no one wants to learn how to count, there you go. Just have a lap time like that. Right. I think Rob is the one that... No, that's not Rob. Who is the one that's leading this train then? Who's just started a hot lap? There's Alpine, because that hits the spot. It is Hitsy, yeah. There we go. He's on a lap. That's the next car that actually set a lap time. He's hit the spot. Just behind him is, I believe, would be Samuel. Samuel and an AlphaTauri and Lowe. So yeah, so his spot. Yeah, anything on mediums. Yeah, they're only about half a second slower than, well, about 7/10 slower than soft. So if you can set one of his best times on mediums, he might get through on them, but he's going to be pushing it. But in this train now on the lap is his spot. Then you've got Ollie's just spun. So Ollie's not on the lap, Ollie's just spun and invalidated, so that lap is gone for Ollie, so he'll have to do another outlap and then he'll do a lap. So it's going to be his spot, then Samuel Deeper in the Williams. I believe Sam's in the Williams. Yeah, he is. He's a full-time Williams driver now. Yeah, the new two new drivers, CMP official in the Mercedes and Samuel Deeper in the Williams. So welcome guys to XRL X2 tier. And you're about to be dropped in the deep end, because when you get the Q3 you're going to see the times that these guys can do, and you're going to be, yeah, you've seen nothing yet. Some of the quickest guys in here aren't even here as well, so...
Exodus spot's just about to set his lap here.
Yeah, final corner for his spot.
The 31s.
And he doesn't quite hit the spot, he goes to P2 with a 131.895. P2.
Real deep over 131.
Yeah, well, it was going to be Ollie, and then it was going to be... Who was the one behind him? Sam goes into P4, 132.108 is P4 for Samuel. Rob's warming his tyres up, so he's not allowed that. And ABS fan, fast right hander, sector 2. Sector 3, sorry. Can't count.
Robbie Diaz is invalidated. Did he make way for ABS fan?
Yeah, he seems now he's warming his tyres up down the straight, so he's going for an outlap, back-to-back outlaps. Don't think it works here, to be fair.
Yeah,
I think next week at Hungary, I
enough.
don't think it would work either. It's not that, it's the tyre wear. The tyre wear is so bad, and I just think Hungary's going to be the same, where 2 outlaps ain't going to work. It did around Austria. It worked quite well around Austria, and the one before we had that as well. What was it before that? Canada, I think it was. Yeah, Canada it worked well as well. ABS in the Ferrari goes to P8, 1:32.590. Second slowest time we've had so far though, so that is probably not safe. Veloce's just started a hot lap. Ollie's in the pits. Rob's just started a hot lap. Jeebus John's going down to sector 3 in the Alpine. He's one of the ones that surprised this season. He's a lot quicker than what he was last season, so it's nice to see some of these drivers improving. We've also seen a lot more people be a lot slower. There's only a handful that have been quicker this year. Veloce and Jeebus have both been the ones that have really improved pace-wise. It's a shame that some of their attitudes haven't changed.
This John looks like a decent lap. Can hold it together for the last couple of corners.
Yeah, CMP official just said he's a scrub softs. Yeah, I mean you're gonna need to find about a second on that though, really. But at the moment, I don't think a 32 is going to be safe. Because they say you've got Jeebus, Ollie, Veloce, and Young. You would expect to beat that.
Yeah.
And Jeebus P2, 31. Yeah, 875, 873.
EVS fan about to set another lap now.
Been good this year, I'll tell you that. ABS is invalidated. Veloce and Young are all both on laps. Young will be the first car, then Veloce, and then Rob. Rob is on one lap as well, so all 3 of these are on laps. So if you want to call Young, I'll call Veloce.
Young will go 1:32.4.
Yeah, and Veloce goes fastest, 30.695 P1. What does Rob do?
1:32.4.
32.442 P9 is probably not going to be safe. You need to be a very low 32, I think. Air Max might be safe, but that's going to be right on the brink. Ollie's boxed again. English is on an outlap, so he's on a lap, and so is Shredder, I believe. Yeah, Shredder's on a lap. He's going to the chicane. Now he's got to go into sector 3 in the Haas. That's awfully wide by Shredder though. He lost a lot of time there. Yeah, that corner. Oh, that's a curb. Oh, Jesus Christ! Why in that curb? I mean, I'm there going, are you suicidal? He's boxing. Yeah, as I say, that was very, very scrappy. You know, if I rode that curb, I would have been dead.
Yeah, you just don't have the skill, that's what it is.
Oh yeah. I've already gone off at one corner, thanks to them, thanks. Me and Mantic were dancing on the fast right-hander that the Haas of English was coming to. But I'll take P4 though. I expected to fight you a lot more this season in X3, but you've not turned up yet, so I'm still waiting.
I don't know, I'm getting closer.
Austria you a lot better,
yeah.
But today wasn't quite there.
I think I'd have been closer if it wasn't for that incident in turn 1.
Well, we both had incidents though in that race.
You kept your wing.
English P2, 131.233.
Nice lap.
Yeah. I even hit someone at the arse and still kept my wings, so that's how hard I hit him. Ollie just started a hot lap. Neon goes P2, 31.0081. Yeah, so this is telling you now, some of these times are impressive.
Getting quick.
From the mid-pack, like, no offense to Neon, but he hasn't been like top 3 or 4 most of the races this season. And he's looking decent here though. A lot of people in here that I expected to be at the front here are not, so that is interesting. Samuel's invalidated, so he's not on a lap. But the Ferrari of ABS, I think, is on an out lap.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
on a lap,
Max
so
is
don't count here.
P10
So
up at the moment.
Yeah, it's Maximus. We want a full send, Albon style, not Latifi style. Well, that's Liam out then. So Shikari's finished in qualifying. He went out too late. Yeah, you've got to leave the pits within 2 minutes of the race finishing.
Yeah, Max has finished well. He might jump up to P5.
And this could, so Shikari could be out here. Hits a spot could be out here too. Max 31874 P6. I don't know who's on actual laps then. So we've got everyone's on laps behind, like Liam Shikari in 9th.
CMP
in
is
8th,
about to finish.
So.
1, 2, 1.
He's not going through. That's not
right
good
on
enough.
the edge.
So Shredder isn't on that. You know, he went super wide there, so I don't think this is improving. If he beats a 32-2, I'll be. Oh no, he's not.
I think that's a double out lap.
He's on. Yeah, out lap. He's doing another lap now. These are all out laps, mate. Yeah. No, they aren't on laps, mate. They're all on out laps. They just left the pit lane. It's only AVS and Ollie that are actually on laps. The game's done that bit where they're showing them on out hot laps, but they're on out laps. I remember all 4 of those being on out laps together.
Samuel deep up in the last corner.
Yeah, the thing is, Liam, if you're never sure about coming out on track doing an out lap, it's always better to be out on track and then being there if you need to be there. It's better to waste tyres than not be there to do anything about it. Right, ABS cross the line, P4, 31553, and what did you say? 6, Samuel. Yeah, nice one for Samuel and the Williams. Right, so Shikari is on the bubble now, and CMP is the next car across the line, so it's going to be CMP, Ollie, and Shredder that are on laps, and they're all pretty much together, all in sector 3.
CMP is on low fuel. Don't know if he's going to make it.
I would say, Liam, you're probably out. CMP's got no ERS though. I would expect Young or Low to beat that time.
CMP will not
CMP's out. So who's the next car to set the lap then? Young's there, and Ollie back across the line. Ollie, it does not improve. Ollie's out. That's a big one. 32.5 for Ollie. Ollie is out of this race. Out of qualifying, sorry. Out of this race. Mr. Young, Trevor in the McLaren. Go on, McLaren. Knock out a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Red Bulls are overrated. Come on. Gotta let an orange car beat a Red Bull.
He's going to.
Yeah!
Just
P10, 31.988. Get in there, Lewis. Great job.
That's got to be absolutely gutting for Shikari there.
Yeah, Shikari's out by 1,000th of a second. Unlucky. What a shame. I feel so sorry for you, Liam. Sort of, maybe not.
The cheers go up from the crowd.
I gotta wind him up.
And that'll be us then. Shikari, CMP, Shredder, Robbie and Ollie all out.
Mate, you got better luck of Young not qualifying in Q3 than Young getting fucking pole. Young ain't getting pole. Well, Young can do a lot better than that though. He did it in practice at a 31.6, so he should. I think he'll get top like 6 or 7. I thought you had the other thing there, Young, not that. I thought you had the little hole instead of 2 dangly things. Just saying. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, we've all had it where someone spun when we've been on a hot lap. I've also had it where I've been on a pole lap and someone spun right in front of me and then basically drove straight on track and hit me. So... You get that. I've also had it where someone's spun and you don't know how, you have no idea where they're to because there's a blind corner, so you've backed out of it and then you've been knocked out because of it and stuff like that. Pretty much we've all seen it, haven't we? We've all had incidents where something's happened like that.
Who's your money on for polling?
Veloce. Pretty much an Alfa Romeo. keeps telling me to you're a spectator. I know I'm a spectator, even knowing I collected pets later. Spectator. I'll say it properly in a minute. Take my teeth out. Right.
Lotchie's going to get out straight away.
Not English is the first car out though. On the mediums though. Why's
That happened in Q2.
English not got a front wing? I think English got a front wing for you.
No, no front wing.
I mean, I know Schumacher drives that car, but can they not afford to put any more wings on it?
Can't afford soft tyres either by the look of it.
I don't think they have any soft tyres left, mate. I think Schumacher's used them all, just getting in the race.
Been saying that he
Jesus
binned it
Christ.
just coming out the pits.
Binder coming out the pits? Wow, he's doing a Shikari strategy then, is he? Or is oh no, it's Collie, innit? Collie boy. He does
Yeah,
that too.
absolutely.
Austria, innit?
And
it is.
Imola. No, Imola was a glitch.
I've done it going in the
Where it
pits
was-
at Spa,
Yeah.
with that wall that sticks out a little bit. Yeah, so it's a good job he did put mediums on though. At least he doesn't waste a set of softs doing that.
Yeah.
I'd be more raging if I did that. To be fair.
He did the same in Q2. He came out on mediums, did one lap and went back in.
I bet he's feeling like a clown right now because of that.
At least he's got plenty of time. Better to do
At least
now
it wasn't on stream as well, because that's when it's
Yeah.
more embarrassing. So Veloce's backed out of his lap, so he's not on a lap now. K18 is... Oh, they knocked, I don't know if they timed that very well. Yeah, he's trying to tow K18, but I think, well, yeah, it's going to work actually. I would say they're awfully close to each other when they started it, so it's going to work perfectly. Nice. So K18 is going to set a decent lap here as long as he can keep it clean now. Final sector. Surprised he slowed down quite a lot there. Normally when you slow down that much going into that corner, it's hard to get the acceleration out of his tyres. So.
See how K18 does.
K18, yeah, so spin there for an Alpine though. I think that's it. G-Bus or hits the spot. It is G-Bus on. It's spun at turn 6, 7. Wow. Alpha Romeo. Neon 32.050 fast lap so far. This is about to get beaten though.
Yeah.
This will be about a 31, a low 31. Oh no, it's a 30. Ooh. Jesus Christ, a 30.786 fast lap so far. Pole position provisional.
Veloce obviously doing it. Even for Veloce.
Yeah, well, Veloce is going to try and get a tow back from his teammate, but the problem is for Veloce, he's not going to get a tow from his teammate. Oh, that's a Haas. That's why. Wow. They're all white. They all look like. So I don't know. Velocity's going to get a tow from K18 now, but the problem is Velocity's going to have older tyres, so will they do it in the end of Q3 though? That's going to be more risky. Is it probably just going to be this lap and then do it, then thing it, or what?
Daniel Deeper, slow one, ABS fan.
Oh, it's got that wrong though. Velocity got that chicane wrong. Yeah, went slightly too deep in the chicane. A little bit lost about 10th though, he probably lost. Lotte 31,585.83, sorry, but yeah, quite a bit
They
slower.
cost him.
The old tyres, yeah, they say the tyres. The tyres probably by themselves would have cost him 3 or 4 tenths, and he made a couple of mistakes in the chicane and sector 3. Spin, Haas, turn 1, and that is going to be English. That is where people are going to spin to. Exit turn 2, really, well, it's pretty much they lose it in the middle of turn 1 and 2. Back end just decides they just don't like you no more, see you later. Here's the spot in P7 in the Alpine, across the line, goes to P2, 131.023.
Good luck from him.
Max is invalidated, so he's not on lap. Lotche's on in lap. The Haas of English has spun, that is probably quality done for a second. Oh, English has just died. On the exit turn 7. I think it's turn 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, actually, technically it's turn 8. So it's not the first person we've seen die there today. Well, it isn't. It is today, but not the weekend. Someone died there yesterday. So that's down to 9.
2 crashed there earlier in X3.
2 crashed there, was it? Well, I thought it was.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? One in qualifying, didn't they? But it was wet in qualifying in X3, so there's more excuses there.
No, I think it was a
Right.
race. 2 DNS
Yeah,
race.
I think there might have been one in the race as well, yeah, but I remember the one in qualifying. It was further down, wasn't it?
Yep. Young's out in his out lap. Track
so I
all to
think-
himself.
Yeah, I think Young is the only car that's actually going to be on a lap. Everyone else is on it in laps, or if they leave the pit to be out laps. So I think it's just Young.
All the pressure on Young now. Only one out there.
Yeah, you're only under pressure if you're actually good at the game. He's not, so he shouldn't be. You can tell the drivers that I actually know and get on with because I take the mickey out of them. The other ones I wouldn't touch them, I get butt hurt.
Young starting his
So-
lap.
Yeah, Trevor is going on his hot lap now. He's got a car that's just got the pits, which would be the Aston Martin of Mr. Neon. He'll be getting out of the way in the next couple of, well, this part of the track now probably. Once he realises there's a McLaren behind him. Saying if you can't see an orange thing behind you, you've got a serious problem. He should be out of the way.
Oh, he's leaving it quite
Wow, that's could be deemed as blocking a hot lap there.
late. Yeah.
He should have got away a lot earlier than that. Close to, very, very close to blocking a hot lap. He could have quite easily impeded in there, but yeah. So that might get put to the stewards after the race.
Well, they have cost Young a couple of tenths there.
Yeah. Quite easily cost him a couple of tenths there because it's an awkward part of the track, especially being in dirty air. There's also someone that isn't new to racing as well, so that's a bit disappointing really.
Young's
And Young
abandoning the
has
lap.
boxed as well, yeah, that makes it look even worse. So Neon will be the next car to start a lap. And also Samuel is on out lap, that's just about to start one as well. I don't like criticising people for that, but that's one of the worst things to do, that is.
Especially Q3.
Yeah. It's also just burned through a set of tyres as well.
You was destroying AVS sponge to start laps too.
It's annoying though, because he's probably one of the nicest guys on the track is Young as well. He doesn't really get involved in any of the drama on track or anything like that, so...
Until Alphas are back out on track, I wonder if Watch is going to get the toe this time.
Yeah, did he block your lap, Trevor, did he? Because if you have, we were on board of with you if you need the clip, so just go on the stream afterwards and you'll be able to get it. But say, if you got it, your show be better on your side though, your POV. It'll show your delta and all that, so... Yep, Neon at moments in 4th position, the 32 flat he's got, he should improve.
Yeah,
quite a bit,
that's
P2,
good luck,
30.859. And we've got a couple of people that got quali bans and not going to be able to serve them until next week, and the problem is next week is Hungary, so it's literally the worst track to have a quali ban on.
If yes fan and
Yeah.
Judas John come out
We will,
next.
mate. We'll see. Yeah, just report it and see what they say. That's the best way of doing it. Don't worry about saying too much in the chat or anything, but yeah. Actually, it'll be on my stream, I expect, actually, Young, if you need it, so go on mine. It's XRL underscore with a little line underneath, and then Zola.
Judas John coming to set his first lap. 1:31.4. P4 at the moment. Validated. K18 coming around. Last few corners.
Should be that there, mate. Just double check that link.
Shameless self-promoting there.
Oh, did I spell that wrong, did I? Yeah, I did spell that wrong. Give me a second.
K18 improves again. We'll watch it
Good when I
takes
can-
P2.
Good when I can't spell stuff.
So it's a spot where it's his first lap, his second lap. Well,
Should be that, actually. Sorry, there's that one there, Young. Yeah, we'll do run down the grid now. Yeah, that's
Sports
the
feeling second right at the end there.
yeah, that's the link there that I sent. Young is the one that you want. Right, so on pole position is K18 with that lap he set. The first one he did was a 1:30.560. His spot was only half a tenth behind in second. Third is Veloce, half a tenth again, but 7 thousandths behind. Hits a spot in third. Fourth is Neon. Fifth is Jeebus. Sixth is Samuel. Seventh is Air Max. Eighth is ABS Fan. Ninth is Young, and 10th is English. He crashed out, and Young couldn't get a lap in because it got blocked. Go to qualifying now. And that's how the tyres are used. Right, let's quickly go through the standings and then we'll run a little advert. Right then. Standings, where are you? Right then. We'll do the constructors first. So, Alfa Romeo lead the championship, 160 points. Second is Haas with 140. Third is AlphaTauri with 127. Alpine in 4 with 120. 5 is Red Bull with 107. 6th is Mercedes with 94. 7th is Ferrari with 78. 8th is McLaren with 77. 9th is Aston Martin with 70. And 10th is Williams with 63. But Williams finally have 2 drivers, which for the first time all season, so they're looking quite good now. Right, so what is going on with the Drivers' Championship? I thought Veloce was winning. Wait a minute. I thought Veloce was winning the Drivers' Championship. Why am I thinking he wasn't?
Early for a while.
I don't know why I was thinking Veloce was winning it, because it was massively in front, and then he just dropped it a bit. Oh, he had the race ban, didn't he? So Pelly leads Drive Championship with 120s. 44 points clear, so that is looking good. But he starts in 19th today. I'll do that now so we can actually see where people are on the grid at the same time. There we go. Once it loads, there you go. So K18, sorry, in second with 76. Third is Jeebus John with 75. Fourth is Veloci with 66. Fifth is Torpedo with 58. Sixth is Young with 54. Seventh is Shikari with 48. Neon in 8 with 48. Ninth is Extra Spot with 41. 10th is Air Max with 29. 11th is English with 27. BTEC in 12th with 15. Remisco, or Remisco. Well, I say Rem, 13th with 14. He always moans I can't say his name right. 14th is Shredder with 8. Low in 15 with 5. Samuel in 16 with 3. Edgar in 17 with 2. Adam in 18 with 1. And Rob and CMP Official are both new drivers to the league. And they are in P19 and 20 with 0 points. Right, that is the grid, but we'll have a short advert. We'll be back in about 1 minute's time. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, we have a Alfa Romeo that's spun and an Aston Martin that's spun on the formation lap.
Yeah, there looks like a few of us, but there's the format, that's the strata there as well. Right, so hits the spot, K18 and hit the spot on hard tyres. So is Veloce, so is Neon. Mediums for Jeebus, hards for Samuel. MX mediums, AVS on hards, Young on hards. Well, a lot of them on hards, really, all waiting for the rain, really. Shakiri's got disqualified, so a load of them got disqualified.
CMP on hards. Cold tyres.
Yeah, Shredder and Rob both on mediums, and then everyone else behind. Ollie, Torpedo, Low, BTEC, Pelly and Ginge all on the hard compound tyres, all waiting for the rain that is forecast for the end of the race. But yeah, cold tyres, 60% tyres, 4 on hard at the start of the race. Veloce's going to absolutely love that, because that is going to cost him a lot of places to start with. Don't ask me, I didn't see it. I was on toilet.
Davis John will be laughing in P5 on mediums. He'll get a nice
Well,
quick start.
P1 and P2 will be as well, because they'll have no threat from Veloce. I mean, Neon is going to have an happy day as well, because he should be alright to get past that. Yeah, cold tyres. There's going to be a load of slow people at the start, so that's going to be interesting. But be aware that P3, P8 and P11 have cold tyres at the start of the race. You pretty much want a race. They want a race like X3 really, where there's about 3 or 4 incidents, you say, probably max.
Yeah, it's
It wasn't a
pretty clean
lot,
again.
was there? Yeah, it's been clean the
X3's
last.
really been improving.
Yeah.
Strange though, Fradders hasn't raced the last couple of races, and we've not had a lot
What,
of them.
you mean the guy that reports absolutely everything? Yeah, he's raced a few races.
As well as causing a few himself.
The Canada one was the funny one though. Right then. 27 laps around Paul Ricard, France for X2. Season number 7. I thought it was season 6, but it's season 7 apparently. I mean, I must be thinking of AFR, so hey. We're just waiting for the Mr. Neon to get into his parking space, and he's missed it, so he's going to be miles back on the line. So is the Alfa Romeo, so both Neon and Veloce are going to have poor starts. Can't see lights, so we don't know where people are going, but we are underway now for season 7 for round 13 for X2, and K18's got a good start, so has hits the spot. Neon has got past Veloce as we expected up to turn 4. Turn 1 into 4th. There is a 3 wide for turn 2 though for the cars behind. But it does look like everyone has got through. AlphaTauri spun by himself, and that is Pelli. Pelli went on his own. Didn't look like any contact to him, so Pelli has gone to the back of the field. Doesn't look like he's got damage though, so it does look like he's alright. Where is someone? Is that someone else that's gone off the track there? No. Oh yes it has, there's a McLaren. What's the McLaren doing of Lowe? Not Lowe, Lowe's got damage. Lowe's got no front wing. So it's Young that's gone off the track by quite a bit. Lowe has got major wing damage. There's been a spin. Air Max is gone. Jesus, trying to keep up with this, but yeah, Air Max is back underway, but doesn't look like he's got damage. But Lowe has major wing damage, so Lowe is going to have to box.
Davis John's all over the back of Veloce.
Mate, everyone's on the back of everybody.
Well, Davis John looks like he's ready to make a move.
Once we've done this lap, we'll be able to sell what people place. Shredder's got past AVS fan up to P9. On the outside is English on Ollie. Ollie's on the inside of Shikari. Whoa, there's the Red Bull of Torpedo. Hi, Torpedo. Torpedo's just spun out and right in front of these two cars. And that is Ollie up to P4. 14, sorry. 15 is English and 16 is now Shikari. Whoa, where is... English going, he went awfully deep there. Shikari's having a look on the outside now, but Shikari's going to have to give that because he's on the better tyres. And Ginge is in the pit, so did he get damage? Oh, I'm trying to get to him, but it looks like he has got damage. I can't see. So let's have a look and see what he has done. Has he got new front wing going on, or has he got on different tyres? New front wing for Ginge, new front wing for a Low, and that is both in for wing damage. B-Tech's gone. Low's been kicked from the session now as well, so B-Tech's gone at turn 2. I wonder if he just dropped it. That is a known place of dropping it. Right then, positions gained. K18 and hits the spot are both 1 and 2, not changed. Mr. Neon is up 1 position because of a lot of his cold tyres at the start is down 1. Jeebus John stays in 5. CMP is up 6 places in 6. Fair play. 7th is Samuel, up down 1. Rob in 8 is also up 6, so both the new guys are up in lots of places, both up 6 places. Shredder in 9 is up 4. AVS in 10 is down 2. Young in 11 is down 2. Ollie, oh, something's happened. Big crash somewhere. That is going to be English in 18. So Ollie's up 3 in 12th. Shikari in 13 is down 2. Pelli in 14 is up 5, even knowing he did actually spin at turn 2. Air Max in 15 is down 8. Torpedo in 16 stays in 16. B-Tech in 17 is up 1. After his spin, he's still up a position. 18 is English, down 8 now. RTM Gaines is up 1 even though he has boxed already. And Low is down 13 and also been kicked from the session. So Low is not in this session. So I will see if I can go and grab Low. Hit the spot, fast lap of the race.
The watch has got past Jeeves Joel again, so we get a three-way battle now for third.
Trying to find Low. Is that show showing online? Yeah.
Pelly's in the pits. He'll join with.
Oh, so Pelly got damaged, did he? Yeah, Pelly got broken front wing as well, so maybe he did get that at the start of the race. DRS is enabled. We're back in under that. So anyone within a second now will have a little boost on these 2 DRS zones.
Yep, the watch will look like he'll make a move just before the chicane.
His spot takes the lead of the race, and also Veloce on Mr. Neon up to turn. Oh, he's gone deep though.
Neon might get back up.
Fight back. Yeah, Neon's gonna have a look back, and also Jeeves John's having a look as well here.
He was just waiting, see if he can take advantage if there's any instant here.
Well, Jeeves needs the rain to come because of Thingy, and that is Young spun, and that is after the DRS. He's back underway, but out in 13th position.
K18 wanting to try and gain his lead of the race back.
May as well wait for the actual DRSX part because that's where he's going to get the advantage to more than anything.
Oh, exit spot's good exit. Might be enough to keep him behind.
It won't matter in that straight though. If he's here within 3 or 4 tenths, he's going to take him. You say you've got that phenotype, you've got Jeeves John. Yeah, but Shikari's in the pit, so has he got damage? Let's have a look. It's a Red Bull, so it'll be a second garage. Let's have a look and see if he's boxing for a new front wing. It looks like he is, yep. Going on to hards or mediums? Going on the mediums. Now, this is more hectic than X3 and Dev combined.
A lot of close battles.
Gains fast lap of the race, 34.357, no surprise there. This is CMP on Samuel. This is the fight with new two drivers.
18 takes the lead of the race back.
Well, Samuel's got that position. That's going to be a warning there for CMP, corner kind. Let's have a look on Samuel on the outside. This is how close I was with, oh, well, yeah. That was always going to happen there. He wasn't have the right to that corner. Samuel had every right to that. He wasn't far enough alongside. That puts CMP down to 11th. Can't go for a gap that ain't there. He was already turning when he went for the move. Spin there for Torpedo. He is now down to 16th position.
Jeeves John can't get enough with that DRS. He's all over the back of Mr. Neon though, who's just picked up a 3-second warning.
Yeah, the first time penalty of the race is to Mr. Neon in the Aston Martin. Also, Torpedo spun again, final corner. Oh no, not final corner, sorry, Torpedo, yeah. Has just spun on where the pit line is, so that's an interesting place to spin. The pit entrance corner.
Starting to get up to exit the spot now. He's still within the DRS range though.
Yeah, it needs to build that to over a second because it's what can always use DRS to get back up to over inside a second, and he has. Jeeves John's moved past Neon up to P4. Also Samuel and Rob. No, not quite close enough this time. He is now though, but it's whether he can stay in that range until they get round again. The thing is though, those medium runners need the rain to come within about 12 to 14 laps, otherwise if the rain doesn't come by then, they're going to be needing the box, so they might have to go medium and then go for the inters if the rain comes. They might just have to go medium hard and then hope the rain doesn't come. B-Tech is on the back of English, going to have to make a move on the fast right-hander. There's a bit of contact and English is gone, B-Tech is gone. Both have gone on that corner. Didn't look like there was enough room there.
ABS fan will comfortably get past Shredder on the straight here, by the looks of it.
ABS got past Shredder, up to P8. There's a couple of incidents here, and it's one person not leaving enough room, and another one was simply a move that wasn't there. So for what I've seen, so one person got spun out purely because of their own fault for going for a move, and then that one there was definitely someone's fault, in my opinion. Right, so English is in the pits, so he does have damage. So does B-Tech, doesn't look like it. So English is in the pits, does he have broken wing? He's in a Haas, so he's going all the way down the bottom of the pit lane. Mate, could you imagine if you get damage around this track is not too bad, but if you go around Britain or something, he's no broken wing, so he boxed just because of the tyre. So those hards are not working for him, which pretty much, yeah, I don't like the hards around here either. But you pretty much have to use them. You can't really use any other tyre. Doesn't last long.
Here Max throws up the inside on Young. Is he going to make a stick? Yep.
Yeah, Young didn't get the exit right, did he? Didn't have enough power to get around, put the foot down, so he's going to drop down. 8 turns behind now already. Fights on track pretty much within range of overtaking are this one here, really, but someone's just binned it. Is that Jeebus? That is Jeebus. P4 has just spun, so he's now down to 7th. 8th now. He's in his fight now with Rob's leading it. Samuel's just behind it. AVS and then him. And he nearly dropped it again, which means Shredder's going to be right in his gearbox now. For P5, there is a 5-car train for P5. Bull spun, that is Torpedo. Torpedo, and that Red Bull is not having fun there. This is the problem, you've got to build your setups that are stable around these circuits. If you haven't had enough practice, I mean, this just shows that Torpedo doesn't play this game enough. Or practice, you don't really see him playing this game.
P5 to P8, all of him, just over half a second of each other.
It's like we found out the other week, about a month ago now, that you can't, this isn't a game that you can just pick up and play. You have to practice on it. Not. Yeah. Ollie's just been passed going into the DRS sector. Maybe he'll get DRS to come back at him, but he's not close enough to make the advantage. So Ollie is under pressure from Young for P12. Young's going to try and outbrake him. He's not going to be able to. Ollie goes deep as well. Torpedo 3-second time penalty. It's amazing when you think about this. These three drivers are all used to be X1 drivers, and they're in what? 16, 17, 18. Jeebus has binned it, I think. He has, because he's coming up to it. He's on the right hand side.
Yep.
He's just getting back underway now.
He does not like that part of the track. That's 2 laps in a row now.
You need to stay wide on it though. You can't go in any too tight to the corner, otherwise it'll just throw you. You need to stay wide but not touch the outside curb or the line. It's one of those corners. I mean, there's loads of fights I want to see here. Samuel's on the back of Rob as well. This should be an overtake when we get to the DRS sector. If he can stay within 3 or 4 tenths. He's about 5 now.
It's close, but just can't get past him.
Yeah, the problem is now if he makes one mistake in a minute, he's going to get caught by AVS. That's the issue. And AVS can't catch him because he's in the other car in front's got DRS. Also, someone spun at sector 3, which is a very slow Red Bull, I believe. It's Torpedo. You gotta practice a lot now, and you have to build setups that are very stable. Williams is gonna have a go on the inside of Rob, and Samuel's up to P5. Can he hold on to it though?
He finally gets the move done.
Yeah, Samuel gave him the chance to do that. That was a surprise. Very rare you see someone on hards do that. Yeah, they checked out
just maintaining a gap of about 7 tenths of a second. They don't
same thing. Yeah, the same thing happened in X3 though with me, Mantic, and Rabago. We kept after the DRS. We just pulled away because we all had DRS, and the person in 4th was getting further and further behind. It's only when Schumacher got past on a faster or fresher tyre that he actually managed to take advantage. ABS has got robbed because of traction on that final corner, and he moves up to P6. Rob might be able to come back on those on the DRS sector in sector 2. But it's looking like now, yeah, it looks like now the hards are starting to get into effect now. They're faster than the mediums. Ollie got past Air Max up to P11. So you've got the fight for P1 with K18 hits the spot and Veloce. Then the other fight on track is for P5 with Samuel, AVS, Rob and Shredder. Then the next fight on track is for 11th, which is Ollie, Air Max and Young. Then the other fight has just happened, which is BTIC and Shikari in 15 and 16. There's a lot of fights going on as Rob has got past Shredder on the DRS. Shredder's going to try and fight back. Shredder's gone deep. Can he hold on to it? Mercedes is going to have to back out of that, and Rob will have to stay in 8th. That's going to help CMP. He's going to gain about half a second there. More than that, he's going to gain like 7 or 8 tenths there, yeah. Wow, that's going to bring his teammate into it soon. Fight for P1 still going on though, and that is only about, well, 8 tenths separate the top 3, 1, 2 and 3. They're all on the same compound tyres, so they are legit all racing each other. They're all hoping for the rain. In about 10 laps time they will want the rain. Someone's just gone, Aston Martin, is that Neon? It is Neon. Is he stuck on a cut wall? Yeah, go now, go now, go now, go now. There you go, he's on the way. It's going to be an 8th though, by the time he gets going. Actually be 7th because someone's just boxed. Rob has just boxed. What's he going on? Mediums or hards? Hard tyre. He's hoping for no rain. Jeebus has got through. Yeah, Ollie, so he's going to come out. Where's he going to come out to? He's going to come out probably in a 14.
CMP's all over the back of Neon now. Neon just letting his tyres cool down a little bit after his spin.
Right, so Ginge does come out in front of Rob, so Ginge is now 13th, isn't he? We haven't said a lot about Ginge in this race. He got that incident at the start of the race. Yeah, and then he hasn't really done nothing else since, but he has... Oh, contact between his spot and Veloce! That is massive. K18 has got a massive lead now. There's been massive contact between his spot and Veloce. Didn't see it all though. So I don't know who was at fault for that, but that is now them in 2 and 3, but now 5 seconds behind K18. He's got a nice gap now. That also means that Alfa Romeos can both box at the same time now. Because
Can't see any damage in either car, so look okay to continue. Might be K18's race now.
Yeah, there's not very often a safety car around here, and I'm pretty sure if a certain one of them's at fault for that, we might hear it in the chat, so... Because it involves a certain person that doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut, so...
AVS fan down the straight, he'll get DRS. Is he going to make a move? He's close enough.
Jeebus John in the pits. In from 7th position. Let's see where he goes on to. Probably hard. So if the rain comes though, he should go to mediums and hope the rain comes. But if it doesn't come, then it's going to look stupid. It's gone hards, yeah. So the hard started looking at the best track right now. 100%.
Samuel Dieter not giving up against the AVS fan. He's got the position back.
Yeah. It's weird though, Veloce got past his spot with DRS and Veloce is up to P2 as a 1-2 for Alfa Romeos right now. Obviously we don't know what actually happened between them two, so if anything has happened as reported, then it could change under penalties after the race. But yeah, so I mean, if you watch Samuel from Dev and all that, he was struggling to finish races and stuff, but he's definitely 100% X2 pace. AVS fan does move up to P4 and Sammy down to 5. Shikari did get a 3-second penalty just then as well. And back in 14th. It was like the Red Bull was like... Sorry, what was that?
You can say the same for the X spot. He was really struggling in X3 last season. Couldn't finish a race, and now he's up front.
Well, he's up front here, and he's the championship leader in XNA as well. And he's beating, like I say, he's beating the likes of AVS and Ryan Hurricane and all that in there, so he's definitely a lot quicker than he used to be. 100%, massive improvement. MX 3-second time penalty. Yeah,
Neon's
Neon's in
going
the
to get moved
pits.
on, I think.
Yeah, Max in the pits, gonna go to hards probably. Neon gonna get the overtake, not close enough. I forgot he was in a Williams. Watch a long pit stop. He's going on to hard tyres, yeah.
Hard.
He's going to hards as well. Someone's binned it. Williams. Air Max. No, is that... Who was it? Torpedo? Yeah, Torpedo.
Yeah.
He's already a lap down now as well. He needs more than that. He's a lap down and 40 seconds behind the next car. Pelly comes out in front... sorry. Pelly comes out, you'll say Air Max comes out in front of Pelly, and Torpedo is letting everyone going through. Yeah, it's going to let everybody go through. I was saying, every time I see Torpedo play this game, he's playing on career mode. He's never practicing for this, like, league races and stuff. It's like when I found that, I mean, if you don't play the game a lot, it's better to have the most stable setup you can possibly make, and not just chuck on whatever. Right, Mr. Neon on the back of CMP for 7th and 8th. P1 is clear at the moment. K18 is 5 seconds clear, well, pretty much 6. His spot in 3rd is 1 second behind Veloce, who's out of DRS now. ABS is 6 seconds behind that. So now Fatari spun. That is Ollie. Got to be careful. He's going to get DSQ'd in a minute. Yeah, he's got to be careful getting DSQ'd. Ollie's back underway in 11th. K18, 3 second time penalty. P1 has got 3 seconds. But ABS is 7 seconds behind now. Samuel's 6 tenths behind that. CMP is 5.4 seconds behind that in 6th. Neon is out, or hasn't boxed yet, sorry, at 7th, 2 seconds behind. Young is 5 seconds behind in 8th. Ginge is now 7 seconds behind in 9th, but hasn't boxed yet. He's 11 lap whole tyres. Ollie is in 10th with 2.4. Oh, he spun! Mr. Neon spun. Spinning around the track, and then you'll be back on there. Let's go.
Veloce's lost something there. XS Sports taking P2 back. Didn't see what happened, but he must have lost the traction or something.
He was over a second clear of him.
Yeah. He's over the back of him now, though. Doesn't have much ERS, but now it does XS Sport.
Yeah, the problem is they're not going to get it back far enough very well as well. So Shredder is 2.4 in 12th, Shikari is 2.5 behind in 13, 14 is Jeebus 1 second behind, 15 is Pelly 2.4 behind, 16th is Air Max 2.6, 17th is BTEC 5.7, 8 seconds behind is Low from that, and Rep English is 2.4 behind that. Torpedo is pretty much racing his own race now.
This fight between X and Veloce is just playing into K18's hands.
Yeah.
They're just going to drive away.
The only thing that's going to hurt K18 is if the rain does come, like now. It probably wants the rain to come, not like pretty much about 2-3 laps time now. Wait till all the medium runners are all boxed, and then rain. But it hasn't got cloudy yet. There is clouds moving in, but it's still nice and sunny. We've already seen in X3 and that it has to go dark before it rains. It won't just rain out of nothing. Right, Veloce fighting back. Yeah, he should have it. Technically, he should have this. But they're going to try and late break.
X covering them off, but
yeah, late
it's going to
break.
go around it.
Yeah.
X isn't coming up here. He's going to use his ERS.
Inside.
He takes it back.
He's got it back, yeah. No contact either, so.
Veloce's going to have the DRS in the zone though.
Yeah, Veloce should have DRS in that zone. The line's there, so it's going to be Veloce DRS around this corner. But this straight isn't very long, so really you need to be right on top of someone. And there's been a bend it. That is probably Torpedo. Yeah, it's going backwards.
Veloce's going to wait for the long DRS straight, I think.
What I would do, yeah. Best place to do is take.
Yeah.
But the way these two drivers have got their car set up, it looks like they've both got them set up for pure straight line pace. Ginge is in the pits, so is Ollie on the hards. Ollie on the hards is in the pits. Has he got wing damage? Because otherwise it's a very early pit stop. And he's going to be hoping that the rain doesn't come. No, he's gone to medium, so he's going to literally hope for the rain not to come now.
Watching up close enough to make a move there.
No, but Neon is on Young though. And he's got ERS as well. Rob 3-second time penalty. I know, Mr. Neon lost a lot of time on that corner, so he's not going to gain nothing on the straight. What about Shikari on Jeebus? No, Shikari's got no ERS, so he's not going to be able to make anything either. All Jeebus needs there to defend that now is about 5 or 6% ERS, and he could defend it easily. Rob and Shredder for turn, well, 11 and 12, and it's going to be Rob up to P9. Actually, 9, 10, 11 area. Right, here's the spot and Veloci in the pits. They're going to try and gain something on K18, but the problem is he's 8 seconds clear, so... He's going to have a better pit stop, do you reckon? There's 7 tenths separating them. There's 7, 6, 8 it was. Let's see what it is when they come out the pits.
Yeah,
Young, 5-second time penalty. Young's got speeding in the pit lane. That's how they were though. His spot was in front. It was 7, 6, 8, and it's still 7, 6, 8. So they both done exactly the same perfect pit stops, both of them. So that did not change. That was identical pit stops. Actually, Veloci, yeah, it's not changed. So Young has got a 5-second speeding in the pit lane. Only car yet to box then on the mediums is actually all in now. Actually, yeah. So that's the last one in.
No, Pelly. 12 laps old and low at 13 laps old.
Yeah, but the mediums, aren't they? Oh no, Low, yeah, Low's the only one that's on medium, sorry, yeah, but he boxed lap 1, didn't he? So, yeah, so. Him and Ginge, yeah, him and Ginge were the ones that damaged at the start of the race. Ginge is now 12th after his pit stop, and Young, and Low, sorry, is 18th. Young, Low hasn't really gained, I think, but Ginge has got back in this. Yet to really box, though, out of anyone, is the two front runners, 1 and 2. They have yet to box. CMP will drop to 3rd. CMP's in this race, by the way.
No, it's going to drop more than that.
It was about 24, 25 seconds of pit stop, and 8 seconds behind that. Oh no, it's K18. Sorry, it's K18. It's K18. I'm thinking of the other way around.
Yeah, K18 is essentially got.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about something else then. Oh, someone's been there. Oh no, it's Torpedo letting people past.
MP7.
Yeah, and K18's just come out in front. Yeah, right in front of CMP. CMP's going to get a tow if he can keep within a second. Veloci has got past. It's a spot on the home straight DRS sector, and it's a spot's going to sit behind him. Neon in the pits in 13th. Well, he was 12th, he's now 13. He's going to drop down to around about, what, 17? Gains fast lap race to 33.355. Hits the spot's backed off a bit here. He's now 6 tenths behind. Neon is going to come out. He's going to come out behind BTEC. These guys, well, Neon and BTEC have got history, so they won't really want to be fighting too much. They've definitely had history from Britain. Shredder's got past Rob. That fight's still going on. That's in 7th position. Ooh, literally.
Rob coming back at him.
Rob is literally pushing Shredder around the track here. And that is Rob back up to P7. He needs to try and get away from Shredder, really. But these two guys weren't sure if they were X1, X2 pace. Well, they're 7th and 8th in X2, so I pretty much say you're X2 pace. You're beating a lot of the X2 main drivers here, so that is going to be a warning for Rob, though. Right, CMP's in the pits. Last person to pit is in the pits, so he's going to come out probably around about in this fight for 7th and 8th, I reckon. He might even come out behind it, actually. I think he's going to come out in 9th. He's got to be careful though, he's going to come out right on the racing line. Actually, he might come out behind that. He wants to get out before this train behind of a Shikari. Oh no, Air Max, sorry. Yeah, he wants to come out before there's Air Max train, because his Air Max train's a big one. I'm surprised that Ginge has surprised me. He's not come like through the field as fast as what we expected. Yes, he's at the box and had to pull back 20 seconds, but I mean, last week he come flying through the field like no one was even there. Spin, AlphaTauri, I bet that's Ollie.
Yep, just getting underway.
Yeah, turn 1 and 2. Let's claim another one, but he's underway. No damage, looks like. Also, a McLaren's dropped it, which is low. Low is now down to 19. But the big fight, though, is
P11.
Jeebus 3-second time penalty, but this is the fight now. Rob, Shredder, and Jeebus are all here in a train, and 4 seconds behind that is a brand new tyres of CMP on the mediums. He's going to be rapid for the next 5 or 6 laps, though, so they've got to be careful with this now. I would like to rain to happen in the next 2 laps. And the clouds are coming in, but that would really spice it up. Now everyone's actually boxed now, it'd be perfect time for the rain. So K18 did lose about half a second under pit stops, but he's still got a 7.4 second gap. Right, Jeebus on the back of Shredder should be an overtake, and he should make this, surely. He's slowly getting in, but yeah, he's going to get him. Yeah, there you go. And it should be Jeebus up to P7, and it is. Shredder's going to try and have a look, but he's not going to be able to. Or is he going to have a look? He's on the outside, he'll be on the inside for the next turn. Shredder's going to be there. Shredder's got him back.
Great move there.
Shredder. Great move, yeah. 100%. But he's going to give Jeebus the DRS back. He's going to get him back before DRS activation. So Shredder could have DRS. This is helping Rob, though. There's DRS activation zone. This means Shredder will have DRS and Jeebus won't.
Rob's just going to run off. And it's bringing CMP into the battle too. He's only 1.6 behind now.
Yeah, this is what I say about mid-pack racing. Sometimes the best fights are in the mid-pack. Ginge has got past Air Max as well, up to P10.
He'll join this group quickly.
Yeah, he will get back in this group now. Especially them fighting. CMP is now within, like I said, 4.4. He's going to be pulling that back in quite fast. Shredder is on the outside. Going to have a look on the inside. No, he's going to back out. He's going to stay behind.
CMP has really closed that gap very quickly. He's used all his ERS though. Young trying to go round outside, but he won't make it stick.
I keep looking at the track map and just seeing a Red Bull with a yellow thing around it in that sector. And I'm there going, I didn't realise Fradders was racing.
Yeah. Presumed it's not Shakiri that's causing the yellows.
I mean, he's not in a great race either, he's in 14th, but they don't practice. I mean, I don't know what their people expect. It's like, oh, I'm just going to race. No, I don't want to about practicing. They pick up the basically they come on this game and race the elite race, and they haven't even got a setup. They go and grab someone's setup and then race, and then they wonder why they're not as good as what they would expect to be, and they're, well, Mr. Neon, 3-second time penalty. I mean, I don't practice a lot. Inside, fast right-hander. That is CMP up to P8. And CMP is going to hold on to that because Shredder has got nothing to come back on. And that is, yeah, well, I mean, fair play to Shredder. He gave the room, and not a lot of them do. So
CMP wants to get through this pack quickly because Ginger's closing in on them.
Problem is for him, he's got that penalty that's going to affect him though. The 2 cars behind him haven't got penalties, so he needs to get through this pack as fast as possible to build a gap. Jeff B-Tech got a 3-second in 17th position.
Ginger's taking about a second a lap out of Shredder.
Well, Shredder's got 3 seconds now, so he's in big trouble now. Young has just got past Air Max. Air Max has dropped it. Turn 2. That's helped Young. I don't know if there was contact, but they were close enough to full contact. I just don't know if there was, but he's definitely up to P11 now. Air Max is 12th. CMP on Giberson. Overtake here for the Alpine on the Mercedes on the Alpine, and the Alpine loses all day long. Samuel 3 second time penalty, and that is CMP up to P7. He's now got to chase down his teammate. Will they fight or not? Because really, if I was Rob, I wouldn't be fighting CMP. He's on the faster compound tyre, and I think he's got less time penalties. Oh no, they both got the same amount of time penalties, but there are ones on the faster compound. Pelly passed Shikari up to 14.
Ginger's just joined this train, though he's within DRS. He's going to pick his way through that pretty quickly.
You would think that, but it all depends on how they race him. I mean, our championship leader has got a 44 or something point lead, but he's back in 14th. This is not helping him one little bit. But he's still got his home GP coming up though. The Netherlands is in a 3 or 4 weeks time. I think we've got Spa in about 3 weeks time, which is going to be fantastic. Can't remember if Spa's the week before Christmas or the week after New Year. And that is Ginge up to P9. Shredder didn't even bother fighting him. Which is probably what I would have done. I would have just let him pass and not even bother fighting him. Because absolutely no point.
Yeah, Shredder's fight is with Jeebus, John and Robbie, I think.
Yeah, let Ginge chase him down and put him under pressure and then hope then make a mistake. Rob, 3 second time penalty. He's now got more penalties than anyone else in his train, I believe. Yeah, he's got 6 seconds. Everyone else has got a 3. That's not going to help him. Now he really should let his teammate through. And I think he is. Yeah, it's a smart thing to do. And then what we want Rob to do then is defend his life. Rob needs to defend for his life against the cars behind. Don't drop it though. Jesus Christ, nearly dropped it. And that's going to open the door for Jeebus John to have a look, but he's not close enough. And there is Ginge. See you later, buddy. Bye. Ginge is up to P8, and he's going to be P7 in a second. He's going to late brake him, mate, in this corner. He's going to have you on the exit all day. He's got more traction. Whoa, he's not. He dropped it.
Twitch.
Oh, I thought he was going to hold that though. Normally they can hold that. We can't, but them sort of people like Ginge and the X1 ones can. So that was interesting. Normally they can just literally stick it in a corner where we can't stick it to, and they can just ride it and be fine. So it's nice to see that they can't do something that we can't do. He's going to get him here though. Watch this. He's not going to get him. Good boy, Rob. Do your job, buddy. This is great.
Yeah, he's really helping CMP.
Yeah, he's defending for his absolute life. Yeah, he's not going to be able to stop him on this.
Against Hamilton.
Yeah, this is yeah. And all you want then is the end of the season is Perez, Max not to help Perez. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, this is where it's going to probably end though.
Yeah.
It's not though. He's not close enough. Not close enough.
He might have close enough to throw.
He is close enough. Yeah. He is quite just close enough. It was a bit of
brave, is he? Oh, yeah, brave.
He
good driving for both of them.
Yeah, he kept it in there as long as he possibly could, and then basically knew he wasn't going to be able to, and had to back out.
Smart driving.
Yeah. So a lot of it's been quite good. I mean, there's been a couple of incidents here and there, but a lot of it has been nice and it's feisty, but nice. It's clean. It's not. They know when to back out, which is good to see, because a lot of it before the season half of the beginning of the season, people were leaving their cars where they shouldn't be leaving their cars. We did see it earlier in the race with CMP on Samuel, where CMP left his car there, where he went for a move pretty much when Samuel was already turning, which was probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I say, but
so
still,
he's
back where he is though.
Yeah, he's got a chance of a 5-second penalty though, so he's going to have to.
No, he hasn't,
as big a gap as he can.
No, he hasn't, because he was the one that paid the price for it. Samuel didn't lose anything; he lost it, so he probably wouldn't get a penalty. Sure. But yeah, if they did give a penalty for it, it would probably be to him. The other one was B-Tech with somebody, English I think it was, where that might not be what B-Tech likes, but... Right, in the pits then is Shikari, and he's going to go softs, is he? He is going to softs, he's going to try and get a fast lap, but it doesn't look like rain is going to come. Well, someone stopped though. Oh, it's Torpedo. Has he got a puncher? Or has he just stopped? Oh, he's letting people pass. B-Tech 3-second time penalty.
Torpedo. Jeebus John. He's close.
Yeah, B-Tech has just retired in the pit lane. With 3 laps to go. What was that? Lap 24, wasn't it?
Ginge is now within a second of CMP. He's going to get DRS across the finish line. He'll take him close enough to make a move stick though.
Fucking phone.
He's going to line up CMP for the main straight. Oh, Young in the pits. He's going to put Selfs on as well. Make an attempt for the fastest lap.
More than likely. Just trying to see what there was a reason why Jeff retired, but don't see one, so... He needs to have a reason why he retired in the pit lane, otherwise he'll get a quali ban. He already had a quali ban today, so...
And just going to make the move past CMP.
Yeah, and also Jeebus on Rob. Oh, and Rob's gone. I don't know if there's any bit of fault for that, but yep, he's gone.
Just racing instant there. Looks of it.
I don't know, I didn't see enough of it really.
A shame for Rob, he had a good race as well.
Yeah, it wasn't a good race. He's still in for a point, but actually no, he's literally at range of not having the point. Actually no, he's guaranteed a point as it stands, because Air Max behind him's got 6 seconds as well. I don't think, from what we've seen, I don't think that was anyone's fault with that Jeebus and Rob. I think Rob just has too much, well, you know, like he can't catch him a little bit, it's in the wall you go. Penultimate lap of the race though for K18, and K18 is going to dominate this race, and I can't see anyone, I wouldn't give the driver data to anyone else but him. From first on the grid and has held the lead for the entire race, so he's pretty much got the Grand Slam if he can get a fast lap, which I don't think he's going to get because of Ginge, but yeah, because the fast lap is Ginge 33.355 outside the top 10. Fastest lap is a 33.5. Yeah, 33.5 from Ollie is the fast lap of the race. Outside, sorry. Oh no, it's the 34s there. What am I doing? Yeah, so 33.5 is the fastest lap outside.
I think Shakiri might take that now.
You got Shakiri, English. I reckon English will get it.
Yep, Shakiri fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, I think English might get it though. English is no offence to Liam, but Shakiri's faster. Right, CMP and Jeebus fighting for... Oh no, sorry, Shredder and Jeebus fighting for P8. Someone's binned it up front, or is that someone got away? I think that's someone that got away actually.
Yeah, it's Torpedo.
Right, K18 has just started the final lap of the race, so we're getting right to the end now. And that's the gaps to leader, and that is the penalties. So at the moment, I believe no one is dropping places in the top 10.
CMP's just trying to hold on to Ginge, but he's not going to get close enough to...
It won't matter, he's got a 3 second, it's going to end his race really. He's not going to be able to catch him. That 3 seconds is not going to help him. The only way ahead he'll help him is if he gets Ginge gets a 5 second, but even then, Ginge will still have him just. But this man here has controlled the entire race, which is nice to see because K18 had a chance of winning like Italy and Spain, sorry, but he got punted by his teammate at turn 1. So he could have won there.
Flawless, hasn't he?
It's been one of those races that he's not done nothing wrong. Well, the only thing he's done wrong is that penalty he's got.
Yep.
Yeah, I might just say he's 100% my driver of the day today. Been the best driver on that track, in my opinion. So, round number 13 from X2, Paul Ricard, and it's going to be K18 CFC with the race win. Alfa Romeo do a 1-2. Veloce will take home in second and confirm Alfa Romeo will hold on to the championship, leading the constructors, and it'll be second for hits the spot. In third, Lowe with a 5-second time penalty for unserved penalties, which isn't going to make any difference to him. He's going to finish in 18, and there is his spot, finishing in third. 4 is AVS for his reserve race, second race for the reserve race he's done this season. We'll bring home in 4. Samuel will bring home in 5 on his debut in the Williams, so a good result for him. Ginge comes from the back of the field to finish 6th after taking damage to turn 1 and had to box for lap 1. CMP on his official debut as well, P7, so a good result for him as well. Jeebus John brings home in 8. Shredder in his second race in this tier in 9. Also Rob's second race of the season in 10. 11th is Air Max. Oh no, Pelly. Why has Pelly just jumped a load of cars?
Penalties.
Penalties. So Pelly, he jumped that many people. Nice job for Pelly. Championship leader does pick up a point in the end. Rob takes 11, so he doesn't pick up the point inside the top 10 now. So does he get it on fast lap outside? I think that was Shakari got the fast lap, so we'll have to see that in a second. So 12th is Air Max, 11 is Ollie, 14 Ollie's back as well. It's his first race for Ollie on this year's game. 14 is Young, 15 is Mr. Neon, 16 is Shikari, 17 is English, 18 is Low, 19 is Torpedo, and the only DNF was B-Tech when he retired in the pit lane, so he needs a reason for that, otherwise it'll be a penalty for him. Ginge driver day. He come from the back of the field and come in to finish 6th. I don't know, I wouldn't give that to him, but hey. I like Ginge, but yeah, I don't think it should have been him. I think K18 should have won that.
Yeah.
Classified results then. So I just want to check on Pelly. Does he? Because he had no penalties. Does he? Well, he did. They all last 6 seconds, so I got that wrong, didn't I?
Yep.
Because it wasn't that close when I seen it, so they must have made a mistake at the front then. So K18 wins it. Velocio second, third is hits a spot, that's your podium, and Alfa Romeo will pull a massive advantage on Haas in second, because only Shredder in 9th was the highest Haas driver. 4th was AVS, 5th was Samuel, 6th was Ginge, 7 was CMP, 8 was Jeebus, 9 was Shredder, 10 was Pelly. Fast lap inside the top 10 was Ginge of the 33.355, will be the fast lap inside the top 10. 11th was Rob, 12 was Air Max, 13 was Ollie, 14 was Young, 15 was Mr. Neon, 16 was Shikari with a fast lap in the race, so he'll get the one outside. English is 17, 18 was Low, 18 was Low, and 19 was Torpedo. B-Tech was the only car to DNF. Thank you, Dave, for joining me on comms.
Not a problem.
And thank you, everybody, for watching XRL's X2 and X3 races today. We'll be back on Sunday next week, sorry, for what will be 27th of November for round number 13, yeah, that's wrong, I put down 13 for the X2, it's not, it's actually round 12, it's 13 next week, and that will be at Hungary, the Hungaroring. So everybody have a good week, and we'll catch you all next weekend.